I'm Sage with another video on my self-improvement journey. This isn't professional advice, but more or less advice from a friend. With that being said, let's get on with the video. So why am I saying you should start an audiobook? I mean, honestly, just why not? I mean, how much screen time do you got on your phone? Okay, but seriously. I mean, why don't you? I mean, it could take you to a world, a fantasy world that you've never heard of, or dive you deeper into the movies that you love, give you information that you never thought even was there, give you a whole other side of the story. Or if you're like me, you could dive deeper into topics that you're interested in the nonfiction realm and learn through history or learn through psychologists or learn how to build better habits. I mean, you could just open a whole world of endless entertainment for you. I mean, why not? For me, by starting to listen to audiobooks, it's allowed me to dive deeper into subjects I'm interested in. Not only that, I've been able to get more motivated in life. I've been able to learn tools and be able to implement them in my life and be able to push my life forward and be the person that I want to become. And without, starting out these audiobooks and listening to certain people that I've found through YouTube or online, and finding these books, I want to be making this progress right now. And that's just one step at this starting to listen to audiobooks has progressed me in my own journey. Something that I've really enjoyed listening to audiobooks has been the factor that I can listen to them almost any time that I have free time, basically. So like, even if it's just like doing the dishes or taking a shower or my commute to work, I can turn on the audiobook, listen to 5 to 10, 15 minutes, and that could be a chapter or a paragraph. And then in that chapter or paragraph, I can learn, something valuable for that day or that moment, or I just progress further into the book. For me, my commute to work is 20 minutes, and then my commute home is 20 minutes from work. So in a day, that's 40 minutes of listening time towards a book, which usually I'd be listening to music or something. So then in a work week of 5 days, that's roughly about 3.5 hours. And then in a month of working, that could be 13 hours. And then in most cases, that could be anywhere to 2 to 3 books in a month that I'm reading, depending on the size of the book. In some cases, just one book. But then in a year, how many books can that be? That could be anywhere from 10 to 24 books that you read in that year. It could be fantasy or nonfiction, but that's 10 to 24 books that you've either drove into a world that you've never even heard of, or information that you can use and implement into your own life. By doing this, by implementing this technique, by finding time in my day to listen to the book at least 15 to 30 minutes a day, I've been able to finish several books throughout the year and been able to learn and grow throughout this year by doing this. First 2 books that I started to listen to were by Jordan Peterson. These books were 12 Rules for Life and then 12 More Rules for Life Beyond Order. So what these books taught me was basically how to adopt responsibility and then how to take on the future or tasks ahead of me with a clear and conscious mind. The next book that I finished was Atomic Habits by James Clear. What this book taught me was the importance of understanding our habits and then how to break old habits and then start new habits, and then what can come from understanding and repeating these habits daily and throughout time that can lead us to our lifestyle that we want. The most recent book that I finished was Effortless by Mckinnon. And what this book showed me was that there's the hard way of doing things, and then there's the easy way of doing things, the effortless way. But it's only up to us to decide which way we're going to take. Honestly, if I would have never started listening to audiobooks, I would have never learned these tools, this information, and I would have never implemented this into my life, and I would have never started this journey that I'm taking. So with listening to free audiobooks, there are tons of options that you can go to from the App Store or online, but the 2 options that I definitely would most recommend is YouTube and Spotify. With YouTube, what you're going to do is either search for the book title or a live reading of the book, and then from there you'll just click on that YouTube video and listen to the book. And then for Spotify, what you will do is either do the same method that I recommend for YouTube or just search free audiobooks. And then that will either lead you to a playlist that you can listen to, or just search it by book title. The app that I ended up downloading and then has worked the best for me has been Audible. Now, yes, you have to pay for a subscription, but with that subscription, you get access to their premium library, and then you get a 1 credit each month on top of that. And then basically with that credit, it's like a discounted price for the book. You usually can buy most titled books with that one credit. And then sometimes, rare occasions, there's some books that are longer. It's 2 credits. But for the most part, you get the premium library and then 1 book a month with the subscription, and that's only for $11 a month. And to me, that wasn't that bad because you get to keep the books even after you cancel your subscription. And then even if I don't finish that book in the month, I'll either gift a book to a friend of mine or just stack another book to my collection. So that has been the best one that has worked for me. By starting audiobooks, I've been able to grow. I've been able to change my way of thinking and be able to learn new things. I definitely recommend this to anybody who's looking to expand their horizon in the nonfiction or fiction realm. It's an easy way to be able to consume information or entertainment. It's a bonus that you can be able to do this while you're heading to work or you're doing the dishes or taking a shower. I definitely recommend this to anybody. With that being said, that finishes off the video. I hope that you get an audiobook and you give it a shot. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you wish to see future content, I will be posting here weekly, so hit that subscribe button. I hope that you're doing well. I'll be here next week with another video. And with that being said, I've been trying to figure out an outro, and I think I'm going to go with some sort of peace sign and some outro with that at the end. This is going to be it.